Test. There we go. Now I should be. Now you can hear me. Okay. So, for some reason earlier, like, basically everything just crashed. I dropped too many frames. I'm not sure why. But I do have the system up and running now. And basically, installing Windows on it, Windows 10. This is kind of cool. Hopefully this hard drive that I have actually works with it. I had trouble with it before, but that was on a different system that I think was having other issues besides what just the hard drive acting up. So we're gonna try it out. I can only let it load and see how it goes from there. But yeah, so it's a 52%. We're gonna see what happens. If it works, then I'll find another little hard drive to put in as like a to keep files and keep stuff on. But hopefully this little SSD that I have actually will hold the operating system. But the cool part is I wanted to make sure that I could get it up and running before I set it. But this is going to go to Henry's house. This is going to be what his computer is going to be, this little workstation. That'll allow him to be able to do some stuff that he needs to do, get him to get a webcam, and he should be able to easily be on the live streams and stuff from home if he wants to. But then also when I'm over there, if I need to be able to do anything or use it, then we have access that way as well. So I got to take one of the bays out. I do believe I have a little housing down there that I can use to put a card reader thing in it so he can look at the footage from his GoPro and everything. So that should be pretty neat. And he can at least store stuff. Justin's crazy. If you were a pasta, fagottini. He just sent that to me. I don't know if you can see it from there. Yeah, it says fagottini. If you were a pasta. That's hilarious. But yeah, I got my Elder Scrolls Morrowind, Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind, downloading on the Xbox in the other shop. So when I get done with this, I'm gonna go check that out. So it's an eventful week. This week's going by slow, way too slow.
Agreed.
I don't understand why it's gone by so slow, but it has.
I thought yesterday was Friday.
It feels like Friday should have been 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is going to be interesting to see if everything comes together like I want it to. The cool part about this workstation is it comes with a Quadro card, and I think I'm just going to leave that in there for him. He's not going to be gaming on it and all that, but that should render enough for him to be able to watch HD video. I'm going to test all that out first. I will make a video once I get this thing stable and know that it's running the way it needs to, of me actually going over there and installing it and hooking it up for him. So that'll be kind of cool. I gotta find where I did, not where, but what I did with some of my adapters, because I seem to not have any more, what do you call them, DVI to VGA adapters, and I need to pinpoint a location on a couple, or at least one, because his monitor over at his house has VGA. But if I can talk him into putting the TV that's in the spare bedroom as his main computer monitor, since it's a little bit bigger and it looks better, then I just have to convert the DVI to HDMI. So there's definitely a possibility there.
Is that what you used to do with my TV when I had it as my computer monitor?
Yeah, I believe so. But that's all stuff that we'll figure out when we get to it. I seem to have... I really need to go through all of these cables and stuff that I have sitting around, because I don't even remember where all my adapters are and where everything's at. I got this HDMI to DVI adapter in this drawer.
I gave you one I gave you one back the other day.
Did you?
That's the one that we were originally going to use for my computer monitor if we had to evacuate for a hurricane.
You gave that back?
Yeah, I was going through some stuff and I gave it back to you.
Where did you give it back to me at?
In my room. Remember when you were installing, my computer and stuff, I started going through to find some wires. And I handed it to you. You said you were going to come put it back this month.
I don't remember that at all, but I'm not disputing it. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I'll find that later. I got time to find that. I might have gave them all to Chris, the ones that I had, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so we're installing updates and finishing up. We're gonna, let me get back in the shot. We're gonna see what happens with it. But this will be a cool little computer to have over there. I originally thought about actually trying to keep it, but I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, it kind of comes down to the fact that I really don't need another main computer for myself. It's not needed. It's not necessary. I'm trying to see where this might have went. But before I take it over there, I'm gonna make sure everything's stable. Again, it's not a huge performance PC, but with it being an older workstation, it should be adequate for him to do the stuff that he's going to do on. And stability means more than power and performance right now. And that's where we stand with that. And then we got retard over here that damn, got indigestion from dinner. He likes to learn how to shuffle cards as of late.
As of late. Since yesterday when Rob showed me how.
Since yesterday. Finishing up. Smoke another one, Adam. So yeah, I guess we're going to end up having 2 videos. I didn't even go back to look how the last one ended, but I'm pretty sure it looked pretty bad. All of a sudden I look up and everything's red. I need to check the internet lines that come to here. I don't know if something's gotten pinched or something, or a little cut, but
frame rate's dropped in, but they dropped that bad.
Yeah.
Allergies, I use in the bathroom.
Let me
But you meant like there was a bit like lag.
let's see. Let's see what's going on in the universe.
Just nothing.
Setup cannot continue due to a corrupted installation file. Contact the vendor of your Windows installation disk or your system administrator for assistance. That's interesting. That's extremely interesting. Now, let's see something. Because I had... You know what? I think there's a possibility that this was the wrong disk the whole time. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out. I think this is the thumb drive I was supposed to be doing. Let's try it out and see. That might have been a different... It seems like there's always something with this type of stuff. Let's see what happens. We shall see what happens. Yes. HP version 1.12. Boot from USB. Oh, this is Windows 7. You know what?
How can you tell that?
We might do that. We can put 7 on it, then we'll upgrade it from there.
How can you tell that it's 7?
From the boot. From the way that it loaded.
Oh. That's it. Got the old style Windows thing.
That's funny. He thinks Windows 7's old.
It is.
Yeah.
Isn't Windows 10 like 2013?
I don't remember the exact date.
Yeah.
Let's see what this
The Wii
does.
has 7 way down there.
I think I had to put Windows 7 on a computer one day, and that's why it was on there. I want to say that's very possible.
At least you're not using Windows 98.
I don't think that would run too well on anything that I have.
What about XP?
Let's try this out and see what happens. What about PX? I'd love to go back to Windows XP.
Really?
Yeah, I love Windows XP.
What was so special about it?
It was just the most badass thing ever.
For its time? Can't tell if you're being sarcastic or serious.
No, I missed the hell out of XP. XP was like awesome. Awesomeness wrapped up in a little bow.
One of the computer labs at my school has XP on other computers. Well, had.
Lies, mistruths, and deceits.
Like the main computer lab just upgraded from Windows 8 to Windows 10 like last week.
Oh wow. That's how I sing. I sing so nice.
And this is why you are not a musical artist.
I know. Alright, so 5%. Let's see what happens, if it'll take it or not. What?
Dad, do you know how to play poker?
Yes.
I want to learn how to play poker.
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about this right now. I'm on the internet. I'm working on something. Of course. Of course. Of course. So the workstation's actually pretty nice. I'm impressed. Impressed.
Is my computer case just small, or is every other computer case that you have just big?
They come in different sizes. They come in different sizes, little man.
I always wondered, is the bigger it is, like the better cooling you can have in it?
No, that motherboard right there is too big to fit in a small case. Different motherboards have different sizes.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, would that help at all? Having more space to be able to ventilate stuff?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
I'm addicted to shuffling cards.
Okay. Alright, so 21%. It's not a whole lot that I can really do right now. Usually when I get to this point during troubleshooting or working on my computers, when I just kind of chill out, watch a YouTube video or whatnot. But since I am live, I'm not going to do that.
Facebook instead.
Yeah, just trying to see what's going on. Need to share some videos out. So yeah. Network problems may be preventing Windows from accessing the file.
Oh yeah. Another error.
Let's see if we can look that up. Windows cannot install required files. Windows 7. This is why I wanted to have this on the internet. Files. Let's see if network I'm so dumb. Network problems may be preventing. Let's see.
Type in the entire paragraph.
I'm trying to reinstall Windows 7 using Windows 7 Home Premium Upgrade Disk. Your stop installs after copying Windows files on the following list.
Oh, the radio's back. Hopefully the audio quality is better now. There's not as many raindrops though.
It could be a hard drive. And that is a very accurate observation. I know that I was having issues with this hard drive. So, let's try another drive and just see what it does. If I can find another drive that I can possibly use. I don't remember what I do have. Again, this is one of those situations where I really don't know what hard drives I have available, which is very, very sad because I am running low on so many parts now. I got to restock. I got to find a way to restock some stuff.
So go there's one, test it.
So we'll just go through everything and see what it does and go from there.
What is that computer used for? What is the G on it?
It's just one of my computers. Let's see what it does with this. Maybe this will work. Maybe, possibly, could. Now, this is an SSD. I've known for a while that I've had problems with that SSD. Where did I set it? I know I just had it. This one. This Crucial V4 solid state drive that I got off of eBay for really cheap. There was probably a reason why I got it for really cheap. Probably because the asshole that sold it to me knew that there was fucking issues with it.
Another one down here. SSD.
Yeah, that's mine. That is my SSD.
So
That does not go in the system.
what does an SSD do? What does an SSD do?
It's a solid state drive. It uses NAND flash instead of mechanical parts like in a hard drive to be able to store stuff in there. It accesses it faster. It's kind of like having a USB stick that's at faster data speeds with your operating system and your main programs on it.
I like the new background for Dokkan.
So hopefully it works this time. We'll see. It's hurry up and wait time. Hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait.
That's how it usually goes. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait.
See if we can get an epic SSR pool.
I really don't need commentary on everything right now. I don't always want everybody to know exactly what I'm doing all the time. %. It's actually going a little faster than I thought it would. Hopefully we get to a point where it takes oh man, tired. 56. I think it's farther along now than it was before. So more than likely it was the drive that I was using before. Which I hope that's exactly what it is. Yeah. I am glad tomorrow's Friday. I just don't want to have to go through the whole day to get to tomorrow night. But yes, we are doing pretty well. 91. 91%. Yeah.
Well, last time we got all the way to installing updates, so.
Not on the other hard drive, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think it got that far.
Got all the way to installing updates at 54%. Took longer, but it did.
I didn't think installing updates counted down. Mm-mm.
No, not last time. It was the time before that. I was wrong. Sorry.
Of course you were wrong. Like, what do you think this is?
Not me being right?
I'll say I could have swore I just saw his door open.
It wasn't open.
It wasn't?
The door hasn't been open in like 45 minutes, dude.
Well, maybe I'm tripping.
Where the hell have you been?
What do you mean? Just been fucking freezing. I don't come out my house when it's cold.
The reptiles have started to warm up on me.
You don't even know. My room's like 80 degrees at all times, so coming out of there, it's like
Whoa.
freezing.
Word.
I got pants on underneath these, dude. Like, what's this? What is y'all doing?
Oh, I'm working on this computer.
Talking about
Working on that. Oh, I'm live streaming it.
Oh.
You're on the internet, fucker. Congratulations.
Sweet. Shout out to my moms.
Shout out to that baby.
I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for God.
Dang it.
He's so dumb.
Oh, yeah, have fun with this.
Where are you going? I think Mom's been looking for you.
Yeah, I was about to go see her.
If she's not asleep,
She's mad at you.
she might be. I don't know. Just knock on the door.
I'll be quiet.
No, you good. You can go in there. Alright, so setup is updating registry settings. So we have gotten farther with the Windows 7 installation. Completing installation. Hopefully it takes, because I can always update it to 10 from 7 pretty easily. Unfortunately, God, don't just quit. Lord, stop, dumbass. Just leave me alone.
You know what I found out today, Dad?
What?
That to become a game designer, you only need a high school diploma. But to become a child psychologist, you need a doctoral degree. Being a rookie in both things, you get paid more as a game designer. As rookie all the way through.
Oh, really?
That's crazy. That's what, 8 to 12 extra years in college to not going to college at all and still getting paid more?
What now?
I don't really see a balance in that.
And what?
Like 8 to 12 years in college to get a doctoral degree versus not going to college at all and still getting paid more money.
Hey.
That's pretty crazy.
How you gonna get more money without a doctorate degree than if you had a doctor's degree? What do you?
You have to have a doctorate degree to become a psychologist,
Okay.
not to become a game designer. And in game design, you get paid more.
Yeah, but you know how hard it is to get into that? Not everybody that just wants to be a game designer can become a game designer. Every fucking kid that's like 10 years or 5 years younger than me down to you wants to be a game designer.
But not me. Dang it.
What?
What time was it?
It is 8:42.
I can't really see it. So.
Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, got the air screen shift and F10. Hold shift and F10. System 32 OOBE. MS. Remove the installation media. Huh. That is crazy. So like it came up and said the installation media is not optimized to run on your hardware. All I did was Google the thing and it tells you exactly what to do and it let me get into it. That's crazy. This is actually pretty cool. Windows 7. Analyzing your settings. Sir, let's finalize your settings.
Nice.
So, I'm telling you, every fucking buddy, I don't care who you are, if you got a question, just Google it. Don't sit around or call people and try to get them. Like, if you haven't Googled it and tried 6 things, you haven't tried enough. True stories. 100% true.
Sorry, Dad.
Everybody does that to me. Everybody. Not just you.
Oh, here comes Dalton.
So yeah, it's activated, Windows activated, and it's finalizing your settings. So this is cool beans right here. Very cool. Now I need to see. I thought I had. Might have been mistaken on the little thing that I thought that I had. No, I do. I do have one of those little drive things. Now, I got to see if I can find a card reader thing that I can slot in here. If I do, I can put this in the 5.5 bay, or maybe 5.25. With a card reader for him, or I might just, I got USB ones, so I'm not sure how I want to go about that, but like I said, after we get Windows on there, I'm going to do some stability tests and see how it goes, and then go from there. But so far this is, I think it might actually boot into something now. This could be cool.
Oh, I just did it upside down. That was cool.
Right, the
Did it like
computer's
this.
rebooting first. It is rebooting. Hopefully it reboots into Windows. Configuring Windows updates, 41%. Do not turn off your computer. Right, that's starting to get annoying. Just saying. What the heck? I just... why does everything get demonetized? YouTube, you're retarded. I gotta file an appeal on the sound system of the drone video for no reason. Because every video that I post, this will probably end up getting demonetized. I might have to appeal it. It really is starting to become a hassle. Like every time I put a video up now, I have to do that crap. Alright, so we have the Windows screen. Let's see what we have. Let's make sure everything's being recognized. We have 12 gigs of RAM. Awesome, awesome. Windows 7, it's been a while. It's been a while, Windows 7. Really has. Alright, so let's see what this puppy Windows Explorer cannot display the web page. So my internet is not exactly working right now. Let's see if it'll automatically detect the drivers for this thumb drive or this. Oh no, that was not detected. So I'm gonna have to get the drivers. Let me see. Computer properties, device manager. Yes. For the Ethernet controller. Let's see. Some of this just takes a little while to play around with. Is that our network adapters? It would be under Netgear. And it's not there. Alright, that's even weirder. But see, it might be a different chip. So that's probably where the discrepancy is coming from. Let's say cancel that. Because it actually probably isn't just a regular network adapter, so going through and finding drivers, retarded. Let's see what this has. This probably isn't going to do anything either, but we'll try it. The good part is that we've got Windows on the computer, so upgrading it shouldn't be hard. Actually, I should be able to upgrade it with this if I'm not mistaken, which I don't think I am mistaken. I just need to be able to get internet to it first. So that shouldn't be that rough of a deal. Shouldn't be that rough at all. This has got some cool stuff on it. Internal USB 1 dash. This actually has a USB 3. Motherboard pinout, which is pretty cool. So this might take a while. Alright, well, I'm not going to bore everybody anymore. We got Windows on it. There's just going to be some tinkering around, and I got to get drivers, and I probably might have to go look up the motherboard drivers, put them on a thumb drive, upload them to it, get everything working, and then update it from there. But, yeah, so that's pretty cool, though. I did find a hard drive that looks like it should work, and we got Windows on it, and I just got to now get it to Windows 10. So tomorrow should be the normal live stream, and we will catch you then. Have a good one.